Hi, I am Valder Beebe. I am the host and the visionary of That Celebrity Interview.
Good morning, Maria Marlowe. Thank you, and welcome to the Valder Beebe Show for the first time.
Thank you for having me.
I want my audience to know that, most people don't realize what they eat can affect their hair. So today, joining us in a discussion in a relationship between nutrition and healthy hair is integrative nutrition health coach Maria Marlowe. Maria, let's get right into it. Why is nutrition and my hair so important?
Well, research shows that a lack of certain nutrients can actually lead to thinning hair and dull, slow-growing, lackluster hair. So the research shows that a lack of biotin, iron, and zinc in particular can lead to this, whereas if we have an adequate amount of these nutrients, then our hair is going to grow much healthier, thicker, shinier, and faster. Now, of course, we want to be getting these nutrients from our food as much as possible, but you can also turn to supplements such as Nioxin's Recharging Complex, who I partnered with today, which has a supplement that contains the biotin, iron, and zinc, as well as 13 other nutrients that are noted for their ability to help grow healthy hair.
Along with taking our supplements, can you tell us what foods are not good for us?
Yes, well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but sugar is not great for our hair. And we all know that when we eat sugary foods, it spikes our insulin. But what it also does is it increases levels of certain hormones, including DHT. And the research shows that when we have elevated levels of DHT, it can actually lead to hair thinning. So sugar is not great. And then likewise, high glycemic foods like bread, cereal, pasta, these are going to have a similar effect as sugar, going to increase the DHT, and therefore when we're consuming them in large amounts and regularly, it can lead to hair thinning over time.
I think you're so right, because I've stopped eating all those things and my hair is lovely and luscious and doing very well.
See, we have an example right there.
And I didn't do it for my hair. I did it because of my allergies, and that has been, I guess, icing on the cake for me. Thanks so much for saying that. Okay, so you told us what foods are not good for us. What foods are good for us?
Well, luckily, a lot of the foods that are good for our hair are also delicious. So these are going to be the foods that contain biotin, iron, and zinc, as well as other nutrients like vitamin A and C, different B vitamins. So if I had to give you my top 5 foods for healthy hair, I would say the first 2 would be beans and lentils because they're high in protein, iron, and zinc. Third, I would say eggs. And eggs are a great source of B vitamins, particularly biotin, great source of protein as well. But when you're eating the egg, be sure to eat the entire egg, not just the white, because the yolk is where most of the nutrition is. Now, the fourth food for healthy hair would be any type of seed, such as pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, chia seeds, sunflower seeds, and seeds are generally very high in different minerals, including that iron and zinc. And last, I would say avocado. Avocado is a great source of healthy fats that nourish our hair from within, as well as biotin. So you can really add these foods to just about anything. You can make a nice big salad with them. You could do a veggie bowl. You could include them in a healthy snack. So thankfully, they're delicious. So they're pretty easy to add into your diet on a regular basis.
Okay, guys, I know it's early, but I see you guys out there on Facebook, and I see you're listening, so I'm going to take a couple of questions in a minute. Now, let me ask you, Maria, supplements, how can they help us achieve this balance? Because I know we're not eating right.
Well, in an ideal world, we would eat healthfully at every single meal, but of course, in the real world, that doesn't always happen. So taking a supplement can help ensure that we're reaching our nutrient needs. And if you're worried about hair health and thinning hair, then you definitely want to check out Nioxin's Recharging Complex because that has all of the nutrients that we know are needed for healthy, thick, strong, shiny hair.
All right, then. I'm going to take this Facebook questions, and one of the posters says that they're allergic to lentils and they're allergic to eggs. Is there any other choice for them?
Yeah, for sure. Well, if they're not allergic to beans, beans are a great source of these nutrients as well. For biotin, that's really what you want the egg for. You could have that avocado and really any vegetables. Most vegetables are going to be high in biotin. So, for example, onions, carrots, any of these are good sources instead of the eggs to get the biotin. And then for the zinc, you can do the beans. You can also do oysters. That's another great source of zinc.
Okay. According to what the information your team sent me, they say 47% of people have experienced thinning hair. And that's a lot of people out there. So where can they go online and find out more information? Because you're one of the first guests on my show to start talking about food and hair.
Well, they can head to nioxin.com for more information on hair health and the link between nutrition and hair. They can also head to ulta.com or an authorized retailer to check out the Nioxin Recharging Complex supplements.
Maria, you are the author of the Real Food Grocery Guide, and thank you for being my guest on the Valder Beebe Show.
Thank you, Valder.